You want to know the top 7 strange behaviors of covert narcissists? Ugh. I'm going to be breaking it all down for you in this video coming up. Hey there. So I'm Rebecca Zung. I am an attorney. I am a narcissist negotiation expert. And what I do, it's my mission on this planet to help empower you to shift the negotiation process and make sure that you crush the narcissist. And so if that is what you want to do, then feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. Yeah, the reason I am on this mission is because I have had to deal with covert narcissists, the subject of today's video. I've had to deal with them in a business setting, one of them in a business setting and one in my extended family. I had never even heard the term covert narcissist before until somebody pointed it out to me. And I remember when we were having this conversation, the person who pointed it out to us pointed it out to my husband and me first. And they were like, oh, that person, that family member that you're dealing with is a covert narcissist. And I remember I was like, covert narcissist? I never even heard that term before, but I remember thinking, oh, I don't think she's a narcissist. I mean, a narcissist to me was like a boastful, bragging, super egotistical, usually a male. Like to me, it was always a male. I mean, it had never occurred to me, number one, that a narcissist could be a female. And by the way, the person who was calling this person a narcissist happened to be a psychologist. I was like, I don't think she's a narcissist. Pretty sure she's just like really insecure. And he was like, okay, you know what? Let it be a hypothesis. And if I'm wrong, I guess you'll know it. And if I'm right, you'll know it too. The facts and circumstances will bear it out. And of course, he was 100% right. But as time went on and I started to read and learn much more about it, I started to really figure it out. And so, there's so much that goes into a covert narcissist. But, my hypothesis is that I think women do tend to be more the covert kind because women want to be more under the radar. They tend to want to be, they want to look nice. They want to look kind. I mean, but I don't know. I think that there are a lot of male covert narcissists too. They're the ones that nobody suspects. Like the world thinks that they're so fantastic. They're so charismatic. The world thinks they're wonderful. So anyway, here are some strange behaviors of covert narcissists. I mean, number one is that they're super passive aggressive. Their words do not match their actions. So they're like super kind and absolutely, I will do that for you. Absolutely. I will get right back to you on that. And then you don't hear from them. Or, I definitely want to make sure that you were taken care of. And then they don't. And so you're left like so confused all the time. And do I force them on that? Do I ask them about that? And does this make me a bad person because they're so nice? And then here you are, the one like, am I being passive aggressive? Am I being the one that's a problem? It seems very strange because they seem so nice. So it's kind of a strange behavior because they seem so nice, but it's actually not strange if you get to know who they are as a covert narcissist. That's number one. Number two is they value the opinions of strangers over family. I mean, and this is something that my husband and I have seen it with the covert narcissist that we've had to deal with in our family situation. This particular person who shall not be named definitely values the opinions of strangers over family. It can be painful unless you realize and just accept that that's who they are, that they are narcissists. And that's what narcissists do. They are seeking that external praise, they're seeking that narcissistic supply. And that's the very strange thing about narcissists. They kind of take for granted the opinions or the supply that they're getting within their inner circle. They don't really care about the supply that they already have. That's just sort of a given. They want the supply that they're getting externally. For some reason, that means more to them than the supply or the validation that they can get from the people who actually love them, from the people who actually care about them or actually value them. They prefer to get it from other people that they don't even know. But that's how it is. It doesn't really make any sense, but that is very strange. And so that's number two. Number three, and I will never really get over number three, to be honest with you. Both of the covert narcissists that I had to deal with did this with me, and I found it very odd, very weird, very super creepy. And that is that they stare at you. I actually did a whole video on this just because I really couldn't stand it. My whole video was called Why the Narcissist is Always Watching You. You know, both of the narcissists I had to deal with, I would find like would be staring at me, watching me. They stalk your social media, they check out what you're doing. You know, I would find that they would like copy me, watch what I was wearing, copy that. And you know, some people would be like, who don't understand narcissism, they'd be like, oh, but that's so flattering, that's so, you know, that's so nice that they would like want to be like you or something. But no, like those of you who understand narcissism, like, you know that it's not flattering. It's like the creepy kind. Actually, recently I had dinner with another couple who happened to let me know that one of the narcissists that I had to deal with that I've completely cut out of my life, not the family member one, but the other one, let me know that there was like some like buddy who was in touch with somebody else that, you know, sort of like this fringe sort of in touch, that like there's that like narcissist that's still like trying to poke their head through to try to get through the boundaries that I've created. I mean, very sad. But you know, from my own growth perspective, I was like, you know what? I don't really feel any emotion about it. So it was actually good. It was like a little test for me because when I heard about it, I was like, that is so pathetic. I actually found myself feeling like nothing. So I was glad about that. So that's number three. Number four is they're super weird about gift giving. You know, they kind of like don't really want to give gifts. They like, oh, here you go. And there's like ties against it. They don't really like to give gifts. I do have a video on that too, by the way, if you want to check it out. But you know, narcissists, there's always like strings. They don't like to give gifts, really. There's always something involved with the gifts. So that's number four. Number five is they're chameleons, you know, like they're kind of one way with one group and one way with another group and one way with this person and another way with another person, because you know, they whatever color they are with this person, they might be a different color with a different person because you know they don't have a sense of self, right? Because they're a narcissist. So that's number five. Number six. This is actually another little sore spot for me because this is something I had to deal with in my business setting kind of situation. Anyway, they definitely take credit for your ideas. Yep, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Did not like that, but they do that. They definitely like to take credit for your ideas because they don't have any ideas of their own. Yes, because, you know, they are energy vampires. That's part of what they do. They suck the energy out of you. And if you know this to be true, give me an energy vampires in the comments below. Come on, say it with me. Energy vampires. Yes, they are. All right. And number seven. This is another little catchy little tune that the coverts like to play. This is another little strange behavior of theirs, which is they act like they're strong. I'm so strong. I'm so good. But then they also like to play the victim. Very strange, very weird. They want to play like they're strong, they're so good, but then they also, oh, they played me. I can't believe they did that to me. I'm so weak. The whole passive aggressive thing, part of the whole covert thing. I'm so nice, but I'm also, like again, knives under me, so warm over here, but there's ice in my blood. Yes, indeed. So, anyway, those are the seven top strange behaviors of covert narcissists. The one that I personally detest the most because I've had to deal with them. And if you are getting ready to negotiate with narcissists, feel free to grab my Rush My Negotiation prep worksheet. If you're dealing with narcissists, oh, that's at winmynegotiation.com. Forgot to mention that. If you want to join my free private Facebook group, you are welcome to do that at Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, drop me a comment. And if you want to stick around and you want more information, feel free to subscribe to this channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm so glad you're here, and join my crusade and stick around. We are powering through. Empaths fight back. And so remember, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. And I will see you in the next video.